On Friday the 23rd of January 2009, the first official confirmation that the UK was in recession came after figures from the Office for National Statistics showing gross domestic product fell by 1.5% in the final quarter of 2008. The seaside town of Eastbourne has been affected greatly by the recession, like most towns. I'm here today to explore the town and meet someone who has been affected by the recession.
Can't know. Can't really seem to get a job at the moment.
Have you been looking for one?
Yeah, like I've been going around like asking if anywhere's like hiring any like staff and whatnot, but no one seems to have out.
Did you used to have a job?
I used to work in my dad's. Well, my dad had this mate who had a factory, and I worked in the warehouse down there for a couple of years after I left school.
And why did you become unemployed if you worked there?
Well, I got sacked. I got made redundant about a year ago now.
Do you know why?
No.
How many people were made redundant from the factory? Do you know?
Just me and some other guy.
Jordan, do you think maybe the reason you're unemployed is perhaps because of your attitude?
No, I don't. No, because I'm always a grafter when I get down to work. You know, I do take the piss a bit. Like sometimes I don't come into work and that, but when I do come into work, I usually try work quite a bit. So I reckon that employers should like see past that a bit, you know, because in these tough times you need grafters like me.
Jordan lives a very simple life now he's unemployed. From what I've first gathered of him, he seems like quite a laid-back individual. Jordan, do you not think that some people might perceive you as a bit lazy? Perhaps that you might not even want a job?
No, because like I've always said, I'm a grafter. When it comes down to it, I'll always do my best in my job, like when I do have a job, and I've always said that, so can't be lazy if I'm a grafter. I graft.
So, you're saying that you're not lazy and you're a grafter?
Aye.
How many years have you worked for?
Just like 2 years after I left school.
Do you perhaps think you haven't had enough experience, maybe, to state that you are a grafter?
I've always said I'm a grafter, inside and outside work.
And who said you're a grafter?
Well, no one specifically. Right. I've said it.
So it's your own opinion. It's your own personal opinion. No one's actually said to you, you're a hard worker.
Yeah. No one said that.
So Jordan, tell us a bit about your background.
Well, I grew up in Leeds and that. Went to school there until I was 16. I moved down here when I was 16. I'm 19 now, and here I am.
So you've lived down here for 3 years?
Aye.
And do you miss Leeds?
Aye, because all my mates like they stayed up in Leeds, or like a few of them went to uni and that. Like they all went to like college. I went to college. I was like I was a bit daft really. Didn't really get on with school, exams and that.
So do you feel it's a bit too late?
Yeah, definitely, because like get no help and that. Like if I want to get me exams and that, like get some qualifications, don't really get any help. But I don't mind.
So do you feel that's your own fault? Or
Yeah, I couldn't really be asked at school, like, I was just a bit lazy, like, didn't give a shit, like, always, just, like, arguing with teachers and that. Wasn't my thing, really.
And do you regret that now?
Not really, I had a good laugh at school, so we're alright. Don't mind.
I think the point I'm trying to make is, do you not think that perhaps it wasn't worth it for the fact that you're now unemployed?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, you got a point there, but again, I don't mind.
I think most people probably would feel a bit, I'm not sure, kind of regret.
Yeah, it's alright.
Some people might view the fact that your current situation, perhaps you have nothing. And what have you got to show for it? All the years you had fun at school, what have you got to show?
I had a good laugh at school, and that's, like I said, I've had a good laugh at school, and they always say that, like, you have a laugh at school and that, don't they? Like, you should have a laugh at school, so
Who's they?
Well, I don't know, like, that's what you hear, innit? Like,
where do you hear that?
people just say it, don't they? Like, when they're talking.
After hearing Jordan's views on his time at school, I expected a certain remorse to his misbehaving, but he showed none. This troubled me. With his attitude the way it is, I fear for Jordan's job prospects after the recession.
I've applied for mainly like supermarkets and newsagents and that. Like, I don't know why newsagents. I don't really like them. Like, sell papers and that. No one buys papers anymore. But I've not tried every shop in the high street, but you know.
Do you not think that's the way forward?
I suppose so. Yeah.
I think it's definitely worth trying every shop if you really need a job. Jordan, do you not feel this is perhaps not the best place to be, considering your current...
No, like sometimes I come away with like a profit of like at least like £2 sometimes, so like it's not always wasted. Me and my mates will come down here, go on like slot machines and that, like go on the pound thing over there, like have a good laugh. Sometimes go in the betting shop, like put some money on like the football or at the horses and that, and like we'll have a laugh. Like gambling's always fun, so
I think maybe you shouldn't gamble unless you can afford to lose.
No, it's alright, like we have a laugh, as I said, so.
Are you missing not working?
No, not really, I suppose. Like I get 45 quid a week just to sit there at home doing that. So I suppose like, even though I would like a job and that, it doesn't really matter in the end, because like I can always sit at home.
So are you happy with that kind of lifestyle?
Well, at the moment, yeah, because working, like at the moment, can't really be done with it. Can't. It's not my cup of tea at the moment. I want to, you know, like expand my mind and that.
So what do you normally do with your social life? What at the moment?
Well, I've got a couple of mates, like these southern lads, because I've told you about like me moving down from the north and that. Like,
was that hard for you?
We go out, have a few drinks and that, you know.
Was it hard for you leaving your hometown to come down?
Aye. Yeah, it will.